Hello, I'm back. So please help me get up to 50 subscribers so I can just live stream instead of doing part 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is very frustrating. Anyways, that's where we're at with this anxiety from being uncomfortable and having a hard time walking away from materialistic bullshit. Here we go with success, the King of Pentacles, or this divine feminine acting a role of a divine masculine, which they call a Sigma female. So here she is in this good news of being independent woman, a very independent woman. Possibly being like this partnership. But to message to the divine masculine is, money is more than just fortune is more than just money. It's love, it's affection, it's attention, it's effort. So this is why this card is the message to the divine masculine in the upright or in the reverse over the partnership and rest and rejuvenation card. Okay, so look, this celebration of being rested up, maybe feeling better, over this high priestess energy. Okay, here we go. Some kind of like celebration going on because she is, look, happy that their wishes came true. Happy that their wishes came true. Yet, they are unhappy because be careful what you wish for, right? So that's why this Empress is in the upright. She is happy that she is the high priestess, no matter what situation she is, because being happy is a choice, for one. She represents all the upright queens in all the minor arcanas. So, and the high priestess is like all the upright major arcana cards. So, and the Hierophant is like, Hierophant, I'm sorry, is right underneath, which also can mean like marriage as well. But he's right under the high priestess. Notice, yes, men have the last say, but women have the power of influence, is what I've learned through the years. And there's like some kind of like gratitude and fulfillment of that. There's that gratitude there with this Empress. She's grateful. Like some people never have this. Actually, I'm sorry. My bad. The bad news, exactly. I read that wrong. The bad news is that people that wished for whatever they wish for to happen to this Empress in the upright never happened. It went back to them 10-fold. And that's why this card, they're pouting in the corner because they're ungrateful, because they have bad intentions. And that is why, look, over this bad news of these things that's this Sigma expresses, maybe this divine masculine, or maybe not, is making things happen. And you see, this is the infinity sign above his head. Infinitely making things happen for the best, which is beautiful way to end that. So anyways, we're done with that. Okay, that's all I gotta say about it for now. And I was going to pull some more of these cards just for, and in general. So let's do that. Might as well since they're out, right? So basically, making things happen, clarify. Oh, Okay, see, there's no expectation from anyone, which doesn't put pressure on anybody on this. Exactly. This, or this bad news and this person feeling ungrateful. It's like an unrealistic expectation, that leads to disappointment. Something's going to be positively happening for this person who wished the worst. Be careful what you wish for. Because other person, this Sigma, is happy and where she's at, and no one could take that. And maybe people are realizing that, and it's good, to lead by example. It's the gap between reality and ideas. This Empress and this ungrateful, this divine masculine ungratitude, and maybe not making efforts, his Empress in the upright is not feeling romantic about it at all. She's actually kind of pissed off about it. It's dimming. It's like under the weight of daily living. It's just an expression. Love has just become an expression because the way that it's been used. It's been neglected as a word of meaning. Everybody says it like it's nothing. And it's just, so how do you really know what it is? How do you know? I'll tell you. Action. Through actually planning. And you see this card was in the reversed. So that's the thing here with this upright Empress priestess, celebrating the fact that their wishes came true. She's happy, and maybe spontaneous because of whatever confusion these people that had bad intentions created for themselves in some kind of stagnation, thinking they're going to hold back God's will. Well, they're not. They can't prevent God's will from happening. No, they can't. They cannot. They will not, and they cannot. And they won't. I'm sorry, but they just won't. You can't do that to God's children and just keep on getting away with it. So, over this very long love story between, which I was not expecting, but divine masculine and Sigma, Alpha Sigma, is a trust. A trust is built. How is it built? Between communication. Trust is earned. And that's why this fortune card is in the reverse. Because trust is earned. I learned that at a very young age, that when I used to trust people, they would just take it for granted. So, you know what? I said, screw it. They're going to have to earn it. It's got to be rock solid. Like, no matter what the challenges that arise, this trust is a foundation of growth. And that's what people don't understand in most relationships. And that's the thing that irks me the most. And it creates conflict. And she's not willing to conflict about anything because her peace is more important. This independent woman, maybe partnering with herself. Okay. Is escalating and resolving things and reaching out, thinking out of the box. She might be a little bit of emotional because Empress is like an elder lady. The priestess is like a mature woman, younger looking. So to avoid these emotional reactions and seek peaceful situations, she tries to make the best out of it, as you can see in the Page of Cups here. And the King of Pentacles. By walking away from the bullshit. Why should she have to cut through any bullshit anyway? She's the Queen of Swords. This Sigma energy. Why should she feel uncomfortable in her own skin? Look, love is just, but actions, it's not just a feeling, it's an action. And people need to realize that as well. Look, there's this separation of romantic feelings. And maybe someone's lover or being lover or business. Could be a business venture is what I'm feeling in the future. Even though there's a resistment. And this is happening in the next couple of years. Like a resistment in this, willing to grow in a different manner. God damn it, because this place is so small. Excuse me. Because of the due fear to change. Pretty much, and it's this goddamn sweatshirt next door. I'm gonna rip it off and we'll never wear it again. Because I cannot be picking up these fucking cards through an entire fucking reading. This is like the 5th time they fell. In this small ass area, I literally have like 13 steps that I can actually take, period, in this entire fucking place. And I'm grateful for it, don't get me wrong. It's better than being outside. But it's not a full fucking house. And most of you couldn't have adapted to living in a house and being never worried again, thinking because of their successes, to this shitty way of living. Out of a bag, not knowing what the fuck's gonna happen, where my next meal is gonna come from, if I'm ever gonna get any fucking money again, or an income, or anything. Like, you people have no idea. I don't think most people would even be able to fucking comprehend the thought, let alone fucking go through it, being disabled like I am. So just keep that in mind, people. Be grateful for what you have. And yeah, so this lack of wanting to conflict, is really making the other person feel like they shit in their Wheaties. How dare you shit in my Wheaties? Through poor decisions. Poor decisions. Yep. Creating delays. Why? Because you're overthinking your options. And when you overthink, it wastes times and precious ass seconds that lead to all these other missed opportunities that you could have had. But now you don't. And you never will, most likely. So where's the breakthrough? Stagnation. That's why you can't walk away from material things. You hold on to them. Like, everybody wants your junk. Nobody wants your goddamn junk. Everybody wants their own junk. So you may feel stuck. Maybe you feel stuck, in your career. Like, stuck. Like, literally I am. In a fucked up situation. And limited. And it's time to reassess and reapproach through maybe family support. Will help the anxiety here of a harmonious support from the family and relationships that provide a solid foundation in anybody's life. A feeling of being safe. I'm so grateful for the people here. Like, I'm so grateful. They're like I'm just saying, it doesn't take blood to be like family, and have understanding. This metamorphosis, this change, major changes over feeling comfortable, this anxiety and feeling comfortable in their own skin, or not feeling comfortable in their own skin. Approaching in life, whether in work, relationships, or personal development, like embracing this new direction somehow. Embracing wealth because they don't have wealth. Maybe because they wouldn't be a Queen of Cups if they didn't go through some shit in the first place. But maybe they look at wealth in a different perspective as well, as why she's the Queen of Cups. And it's a focus. It's a focus. And it's a side of what truly matters. That's all. It's not about satisfaction or misleading anybody. It's about these opportunities You only get a few opportunities in like a fucking lifetime, and I swear to God, if I knock these cards over again, I'm never doing another reading. Because this place is small as fuck. And, offering any kind of significant progress in either personal or professional life and realism is really what creates growth. And I feel like you're through those missed opportunities of overthinking, it is stifling your growth and separating you between growing into the person that God wants you to be and affecting your gosh darn health. So fucking knock it off. Because this is like, seriously, in the next couple of years, it could really affect your health in a bad way if you don't make some kind of change here through making better decisions and not being so spontaneous with planning things. It's not about romance. It's about living in companionship. About trust. Trust is earned. It's about being in good health condition. And not only that, but maintaining good habits. Like, good habits can be created like bad habits. So why not create good ones? Good ones aren't being created, obviously, in this lack of sense of security and the separation of growing. And that's why. Because of the foundation. And always having to worry about safety and security, even though you might have cameras like I do. Shaking your foundation, because the thing is the less you say, the better, because not everybody's going to be happy for you. No, they're not. They want to see misery likes company. There's old sayings for reasons, and that's one of them. Basically, that is one of them. And that's the difference between a leader and a follower. But first, you got to learn to follow before you can lead. Over this, I swear, with this sweatshirt, dude, oh my God. This leadership and this perspective of, you're stepping back into this leadership role. So it's inspiring not just others around you, but maybe others on your platform or people that you work with. It's creating clarity, even though you're taking a risk at talking to people maybe in a higher status than yourself. Maybe because you feel the lack of support in many aspects. But all it does is take one person to believe. Like my auntie, she believes in me. Thank God. Or I wouldn't even fucking be here doing this bullshit. I wouldn't even found these cards. I wouldn't have even started this again, trying to help people, even though I'm not really in a place where I can even fucking help myself. So I hope y'all appreciate that and know that too. As I'm trying to be an example of, I'm grateful for what I have and making the best out of it. I'm cautious, yes, and I do realize that opportunities are valuable and they're not to be taken, underestimated. But it's important at this time for everybody to just carefully reassess their situations with this different kind of perspective and decision making. And that could create a breakthrough in family. It could take away this mass anxiety into a little bit less, at least by career choices. And maybe you could be getting an opportunity that will surpass the opportunities that you missed, creating a balance that you don't have. You definitely don't have a balance, in this focus in areas of neglect of yourself, because you're so focused on everybody else and their fucking goals rather than your goals, okay, and your decisions, creating this lack of planning and trust issues and conflict. I mean, it's uncertain about your future goals and the path that it takes. I mean, if you're a rock star, they didn't become a rock star, overnight, and they didn't become a rock star. No, that is like years of torment in a person's life, overcoming obstacles that they could have made better decisions and choices, but chose to make better ones through this leadership. And that's what real wealth is, not this superficial materialistic bullshit. And that's card. So if you have a general question, this is how this works. A yes or no general question, that's it. No, well, actually, since this was a freaking love reading, ended up to be, I don't even fucking know what it is now. I'm so pissed off at the internet and 4-time video that should have been one. Pendulum, show me yes. So basically, you're going to ask this thing a question. Ask yourself a question. A love question only. No general question. Yes or no. Not when, how, or who, or what. Just a simple yes and no, okay? Pendulum, show me no. A simple yes and no question. And if this thing will answer you in the most honest way possible. So this person, I feel like, had some psychic abilities, and maybe he's not tapped into them anymore. Maybe because of something that happened, I don't know. But this spirit realm stuff is serious. It's used to be as light work for God, not used for ourselves. So everybody needs to take that into consideration seriously. I don't play with Ouija boards. I don't do spells. I don't claim that I'm a medium or anything like that. Okay, I don't do seances and mess with that kind of shit and open doors. No. I try to help people sort through their lives through this guidance, God-given intuition, this physical tool of proof here in these cards to you, collective, so that it will bring some kind of comfort, sense of direction, and maybe you are the only person that can control your happiness or actions. So you can change the future. It is possible. And these are for the people who are not, these videos are for the people who are 18 and older and have not reached a level of awakening, if they ever do. So we need to pray for those people as well. So ask your question from 3, after 1, ask it, 2, 1. This is looking like a definite yes over maybe hearing this message and not just, or listening and not just hearing, over this better decision making and this stepping out of your comfortability zone and this oh my gosh, look, for sure over this wedding, and like you don't feel lost, hurt, or sad anymore, or you don't feel any kind of sense of what's the word I'm looking for, like lack of doubt. You do not, male masculine, that's the feeling I'm getting. You see that? That's a definite yes. Thank you, Pendulum. So on that note, I'm gonna freaking read an affirmation, and then we're gonna do a Bible verse, and then I'm going to bed, because this whole reading took like over 24 hours, and I'm so frustrated, and that's because I lack subscribers. I need subscribers, people. Please subscribe and like the video. If you don't like it, that's fine. If it resonates with you, then please subscribe and like the button. I do protect my subscribers' identifications for those who like and enjoy their privacy. So you do not have to worry about that. I don't even know who's subscribing or liking The only thing I know is of donations. And my auntie has been like my main number one fan. So if I can get a little help from you guys from these guidance rules, if not, then I'm gonna have to do what I did with my salon and just say fuck it. So repeat after me this affirmation. My life is opening to endless possibilities of prosperity. The river of abundance flows freely through my door, bringing me unlimited wealth. Repeat after me. My life is opening to endless possibilities of prosperity, and the river of abundance flows freely through my door, bringing me unlimited wealth. Look, we're just talking about being in the flux, and that's what that means, going with the flow. The flux of living, as it's hard enough as it is. And a special shout out and thank you to my auntie, because I don't know what the fuck I would have done if she wasn't there for me when I lost not only like one of my only allies, or a couple of them, and a couple of sweet animals that meant the world to me. And honestly, I don't know what I would have done. I probably would not have been here. I probably wouldn't be here right now trying to help you people. That if you appreciate me and this thing resonates with you, feel free to donate. Any amount is appreciated and is used to helping not me just survive, but if I'm alive, I help other people and definitely honor my veterans. Like my salon used to be based on honoring veterans. You know, perhaps I would have the salon if I thought more of myself than others. But I have something better than materialistic bullshit. And that's called, little thing called dignity. So just remember, live, love, look your best. And most importantly, do your best. God damn it, when no one's looking. And I'm not going to even read you a Bible verse because you ain't people taking it anyways.